Hello everyone, welcome back to Chemistry JRFnet. Today we are discussing short points in statistical thermodynamics. First one, if n number of objects are available, let it be n1, n2, n3, etc., then the total number of arrangements equal to n factorial divided by n1 factorial, n2 factorial, n3 factorial, etc., ni factorial. And next, Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution. The particles are distinguishable and there is no restriction for the distribution. Next point, not depend on the internal structure. These are the points in Boltzmann distribution. Next one is the corrected Maxwell-on. Here the particles are indistinguishable and there is no restriction for the distribution. Moving on to fermions, the particles are indistinguishable. Next point is the restriction for distribution, that is each level should be occupied by two particles only. And the wave function psi is antisymmetric. And in case of boson, the particles are indistinguishable and all particles are on the ground state and the psi is symmetric here. Next one, if n is the number of particles and g is the energy state, then the distribution is, the equation is, in case of Maxwell-on, omega is equal to g raised to n. Here g is the energy state, n is the n number of particles. And in case of corrected Maxwell-on, omega is equal to g raised to n divided by n factorial. And in case of fermions, omega is equal to g factorial divided by ni factorial into gi minus ni factorial. Moving on to bosons, here omega is equal to ni plus gi minus 1 factorial divided by ni factorial into gi minus 1 factorial. These are the equations. Next one is the equation to find entropy. That is S is equal to K ln omega. If we are finding the molar entropy, we have a n number of particles and n into K equal to R. Therefore, molar entropy is equal to R ln omega. Next one is the partition function. The equation to find the partition function is, first of all, we can find out like this. Q is equal to G0 e raised to minus E0 by KT plus G1 e raised to minus E1 by KT plus G2 e raised to minus E2 by KT plus etc. This can be summarized as Q is equal to summation of Gi e raised to minus Ei by KT. So I can be 0, 1, 2, 3, etc. And the first level partition function can be found out by the formula Q is equal to G0 e raised to minus E0 by KT. Only one term is there. When we are going to find two level partition function, we have two terms here. That is Q is equal to G0 e raised to minus E0 by KT plus G1 e raised to minus E1 by KT. And in case of three level partition function, we have Q is equal to G0 e raised to minus E0 by KT plus G1 e raised to minus E1 by KT plus G2 e raised to minus E2 by KT. Here there are three terms and the G0, G1, G2 are the degeneracy of the systems. Moving on to the Boltzmann statics, that is Ni by N is equal to Gi e raised to minus Ei by KT divided by sigma Gi e raised to minus Ei by KT. Here E is the energy, K is the Boltzmann constant, T is the temperature and Gi is the degeneracy of the system. And the molecular partition function is divided into four types, that is translational partition function, rotational partition function, vibrational partition function and the electronic partition function. First we are discussing the equation for translational partition function. Q translational is equal to integral 0 to infinity e raised to minus n square h square by 8 ma square kt into dx. This is the equation to find out the translation of partition function. After integrating, we get q translation is equal to 2 pi m kt divided by 2 pi m kt all raised to 3 by 2 divided by h cube into volume. Here mu is the m is the mass, reduced mass, k is the Boltzmann constant, t is the temperature, h is the Planck's constant. And we know that lambda is equal to h by 2 pi m kt all raised to 1 by 2, where lambda is the thermal wavelength. By substituting this equation, that is rearranging this equation in terms of thermal wavelength, we can rearrange like this. Q translation is equal to V by the whole term is taken below, h by 2 pi m kt all raised to 1 by 2, and cube is taken as whole, that is equal to V by lambda cube. And we have the equation Q translation is equal to V by lambda cube. And also from this relation we have a proportionality relation, that is Qt is directly proportional to mu raised to 3 by 2. By using this also there were several questions. Mu is the reduced mass. Moving on to rotational partition function. The equation to find the rotational partition function is Q rotational partition function is equal to integral 0 to infinity 2j plus 1 e raised to minus h by 8 pi square ic kt into tj, where j is the rotational level, 2j plus 1 is the degeneracy of the rotation level. And after solving this, we get qr is equal to 8 pi square I kt divided by sigma h square, where I is the moment of inertia, k is the Boltzmann constant, t is the temperature, and sigma is the symmetric number. The sigma will vary in case of heteronuclear and homonuclear diatomic molecules. For homonuclear diatomic molecules, sigma is equal to 1. In case of heteronuclear diatomic molecules, sigma is equal to 1, and in homonuclear diatomic molecules, sigma is equal to 2. If we are taking this 8 pi square I as denominator, then the equation become qr is equal to kt by sigma h square by 8 pi square I, where h square by 8 pi square I can be written as b. B is called the rotational constant. So our equation become kt by sigma h sigma b. Our equation become kt by sigma b. If we take the rotational constant in terms of centimeter, we have the equation kt by sigma hc divided by h by 8 pi square ic. In this case, 1 h from here is taking outside, and one extra c by c is multiplied here. So one c is taken outside and one c is taken within the bracket. So this term become b, that is rotational constant in centimeter. So our equation become kt by sigma hcb. This equation is in case of rotational constant in joules. And from this equation, if we take this k to the denominator, our equation become qr is equal to t by sigma hcb by k. And this term can be written as theta r, which is the characteristic rotational temperature. And from this relation, we have proportionality relations, that is qr is directly proportional to b, and we know that b is h by 8 pi square ic, and I can be written as mu r square. I is the moment of inertia. So I is equal to mu r square. So our relation become theta r is directly proportional to 1 by mu. This is also an important relation for CSIR exam. We have another relation also, that is Q is directly proportional to mu by sigma. Next, moving on to vibrational partition function. Here we are using the summation, that is partition function is equal to summation of n equal to 0 to infinity e raised to minus n plus half h nu beta. After solving, we get qv is equal to e raised to minus half h nu beta into 1 by 1 minus e raised to minus h nu beta. This is a case when there is a 0 point energy. And if the 0 point energy is neglected, the equation changes to 1 by 1 minus e raised to minus h nu beta. And we know that nu is equal to c into nu bar. Substituting here, the equation become 1 by 1 minus e raised to minus hc nu bar beta. And we know that beta is equal to 1 by kt. Substituting here, we get 1 by 1 minus e raised to minus hc nu bar by kt. And this term hc nu bar by k can be written as theta v, which is called the characteristic vibrational temperature. After substituting, our equation become e raised to minus theta v by 2t into 1 by 1 minus e raised to minus theta v by t. Next, we have a vibrational partition function at a high temperature and low temperature. At low temperature, e raised to minus h nu by kt is very less than 1. So our equation become q is equal to e raised to minus half h nu by kt. And at high temperature, h nu by kt is small. So after solving, we get q vibration is equal to t into e raised to minus theta vibration by 2t divided by theta vibration. Next, we are discussing the relation between the partition functions and thermodynamic quantities. The average internal energy in terms of beta can be found out by minus d by d beta of ln q. And in terms of temperature, average internal energy is equal to kt square dou by dou t of ln q. And the specific heat capacity can be found out by the equation dou by dou t of average internal energy. And the average pressure can be found out by kt dou by dou v of ln q. And the Helmholtz free energy, average Helmholtz free energy can be found out by the equation minus kt ln q. And entropy is equal to kt dou by dou t of ln q plus k ln q. Next one is the ensemble, and which are the parameters involved in ensembles. There are three types of ensembles: canonical, microcanonical, and grand canonical ensemble. And in canonical ensemble, the parameter involved are number of particles, volume, and temperature. And in microcanonical ensemble, number of particles, volume, and energy. And in grand canonical ensemble, chemical potential, volume, and temperature. Thank you for watching.